No, it's a, I have no idea what that mark is. Hello! Oh, it's an F. I wonder if it, F. Well, I'm sure it doesn't stand for, but this is pretty cool. Look at him. Oh, it's a dragon, I think. Hello, I'm a dragon, and I want to be on your finger. So if you want him, I can run him at $5. The rest of them, this one has missing stones. I don't think I'll fix it. I'll just probably figure out something to do with it. This one, looks like it's missing a couple stones too. Oh no, it's not. Just needs cleaning. So that would go in. It needs cleaning. I better start a it needs cleaning bag because I have a hunch there's going to be a lot more than just a few pieces that need cleaning, and that doesn't seem to be a viable option. Well, oh, here's some bags. They're small, but they'll work. Oh, hello, Cherie. So I'm going to put that one ring. It'll need cleaning. It may never be for sale. This Vogue ring, it needs a little cleaning too, but I don't know anything about Vogue. If you know about Vogue, I would probably run it for $5 just because it's Vogue, and I don't have any idea. I might sell you a $500 ring and not know it. I doubt it, but you never know. This one, I could sell this one. It's pretty good condition. That guy's art. This is kind of adjustable. This reminds me of Avon. Yep, Avon. Avon calling. So this is a vintage Avon ring. Probably when they were doing all of that Victorian stuff. Looks kind of like a knot, love knot. So I have 3 rings there. If you want to know the size of like 4 rings. I don't know. This guy. Hello. $5. He's pretty cool. If you need a dragon on your finger, you could adjust it. It has a little bit of plating issue right there. It might just need some buffing, probably not. I am sorry about my janky nails. I was using, you know how I am. I'm always cleaning stuff. I'm always cleaning stuff and doing stuff, and I have a weird life, and so my bestie is upstairs being the caregiver tonight, Samantha. She has an IP, and she actually comes in and helps my mom do stuff because my mom's almost blind and she can't read the bills. And when I try to help her, it's not a nice picture. Well, I'll just put the broken down here on the floor. Broken. Are you ready? What is this one? Oops, sorry guys. So this, well, I can see why I bid on it. Looks like, oh, cha. They don't shake. Oh, look at that. If they're not real, oh, they do shake a little. They're cold. So, probably most likely, we can see the construction. I don't know enough about, what does this say? What does this say? It says Japan. So we're going to call this milk glass from Japan. Does this say anything? Now this may be, what's that say? This is West Germany. Oh, I kind of love these guys. Now, we don't have to do this as a set. If you just love the earrings, they do need a little cleaning. Look at those earrings. I don't know. Maybe they're milk glass. I don't know. What do you guys think? I'm thinking I probably would go 10 on them just as a fast. Oh, it's missing a bead. Hmm. I might have one upstairs, actually. I still might go 10 on them just because they're West Germany and I might have a bead. They do need some cleaning. You might just want to wait and watch for those to come out. I'm going to stick those in that really nice beads, and they're cold, so they're glass. Probably people would, it's probably milk glass or, I mean, white glass is white glass. But they are cold. And then this needs some cleaning. Needs a little ketchup bath. Look at that burgess. Now, if you guys see something like this on your jewelry, I get in debates with people all the time. I use ketchup. I've never had it hurt white beads or stain them. So I use ketchup, give it a little ketchup bath for an hour or two, and then a soft brush. It'll usually even take out this rusty look here. But that definitely needs cleaning, so it would not be for sale. So I guess really the one that I have there is the white. The white. Okay, so I don't know about this one. Oh, more rings. Okay, so we're getting we're getting the simple stuff out of the way. Oh, that's kind of interesting. This does not even feel like silver. But we're gonna look in the cracks and double check. Now these are vintage, so if they are silver, they would be probably stamped, not just 925. But that's kind of a pretty little thing, little moonstone glass. Might be plastic. Yeah, it's probably frosted lucite more than moonstone glass. Yeah, they feel warm. Yeah, they're warm. And this is very vintage, 70s. It looks in sellable condition. All these things, $5, maybe less. 2 for $5. What about this one? I don't know. This one, that looks like it might be turquoise. It's kind of rough, so it probably is. It doesn't look like howlite. And it doesn't look like that other stuff that Elsie has. I could scratch test that, but I don't necessarily know why I might do that. I'm not seeing any, like, brass plating, though. So it might be worth scratch testing just to make sure it's not sterling. It seems to me it was 1970 something that they 70s, 72, they said you got to start stamping. Sorry, I started petting the jewelry behind the camera. So sorry about that. This guy, it's probably, oh, what's that? Is that a stamp? What is that stamp? This is sterling. Cute little sterling ring. Now we're going to be here for a while, guys. So if you need to go, or I won't be offended, but if you need to go, you could probably come back and I'll still probably be here. This is about 20 pounds of jewelry. So this is sterling. I'm going to put it here. It needs to be rounded a little bit better, and it is. I have a little hammer tap to make it. I could round it and clean it a little bit if you wanted it clean. So it looks like it would probably only be about a 5 once I take that little wood mallet or the little rubber mallet to it. But it is marked sterling. I could test it. Okay, are you going to want me to hammer tap it down? Okay, so it's sterling, but it's pretty tiny, and this is a unwrapped show, so it is pretty tiny. Like, oh, your fingers are tiny? So is another gal that always keeps me company. So I'm gonna run it 15, okay? Okay. So let's take a little picture. I'm sorry, my fingers are red, and they're really dark under my nails tonight because I cut up beets for the dinner tonight. I like to make fresh beets, steamed with a little butter and a little sea salt. So I'm gonna put size. Oops, stop that. Cancel. Size 4.5 to a 5. I don't think it would be any bigger than that. Sterling Turk. I'm afraid to say that's turquoise. It looks like turquoise, but it could be another thing, another chunk of something else. Maybe, I don't know. I am not very good. So I'm gonna put stone, blue stone ring. Okay, done. And I gotta make this a live action. I always forget to do that. We are in Vintage Jewelry Attic. I'm gonna run this thread then, okay? And I'm gonna publish it. There we go. And the auction has started. So again, I'm just not sure about that, enough about that stone. Although it does look like, I have heard that the less flaws in a turquoise, the better the turquoise is. Congratulations, slaying the, I have no idea what that is. Slaying the, whatever that word is. So, let me find a bag. Anybody that has been purchasing things from me over the last, I think 5 or 6 days, maybe longer, please don't worry. I was going to ship some stuff out today, and I just got really busy, but I kind of waited on some people. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Oh, slaying at life. Oh, okay. Look, I am 65 years old, and I don't necessarily shorthand well. So I'm starting. And what is your real name? Ella. Ella. Is that you? Are you Ella Love? You're not Ella Love. So we have 2 more rings that were in that bag. This one would probably be worth testing. I'm not seeing a mark, but it does look like it's like crushed inlaid turquoise. Oh wait. I'm going to say probably not sterling, just because you see the coating on that, and it looks like it's got some cracks on the plating a little bit. Like, this is my super lens, and I don't know if you've noticed, but you can see every skin cell on my thumb. Okay, so this is a tiny ring. It is not adjustable. It does need a little cleaning, and it is round and only a 4.5. So I'll put that there. And then there's this adorable turtle. Now, it's really black, so I'm thinking it might be sterling. This one would be worth testing, I think. I have no idea what that is. Oh, it's like a mosaic. Cool. Hello, my name is Turtle. I used to collect turtles. Is that nope, that is, hold on. Well, that is a brassy spot. So I'm going to say it could be tarnished, but more likely than not, this is not sterling either. So we found one. See, that's the thing about what you're going to find when you're opening stuff. Okay, what do I got here? I hear you, Pam. I hear you thinking, gosh, would you just get to the good stuff? I'm not. I am randomly pulling these things out. Okay, so, oh. So I have about a zillion of these, but these are really great little clipbacks. They're good for parties. And whether you're a no-hole girl or a pierced girl, I mean, yeah, you know, you can wear clipbacks. If they bother you, you can put a little pad on there. That's what they used to do. These need a little cleaning. So I can do $3 on the little bead things. These look, yeah, I can do, and I can clean them up before I ship them out. I'll probably work on cleaning some of this stuff before I ship it out tomorrow, tonight when we get done, because it'll probably only be 9 or 10 o'clock here, even though for you guys, some of you guys, it's going to be midnight. Gypsy! I got to tell you, Gypsy was showing me some of her collection earlier today through pictures. I am so envious. Oh my gosh. So $3 each on the crystal earrings. These you can, you know, they're all different. They're always all different. And I think these are glass. My hands are so calloused right now. I was not, that is beet juice. I just want you to know, Gypsy. I really was cooking the dinner. And I asked my twin, who is upstairs helping my mom pay her bills because she has an IP. Right? So these are all different. They feel plastic, not glass. So $3 each. Not each earring, but each set. And I don't know what these are. I'm going to have to look at them. Hold on. Let me get them off the card. I didn't buy a lot of earrings, but occasionally, especially for this guy's auction, he starts everything off at $1. I go in and I bid on every single thing he's got. So sometimes, sometimes I win stuff that I'm like, ah. These need a little cleaning, but those are little AB beads. These are some kind of plastic. Actually, they'll probably look really good on art. on some kind of a box or a frame or something. That's probably where these are going. Anyway, $3. Or I could do all three pair for $5 if that's what you want. It is. I have decided I need $30 for him. Yep. I actually went in and looked at the receipt. Okay, so I got a bracelet. Nothing fancy. Probably it's a cuff, 70s, 80. No, I don't think it's 80s. It's probably 70s looking at the construction. A real boho kind of thing. It needs some cleaning, but the metal seems to be, it's a tricolor. So, I don't know. Let me see. Let me get rid of my Fitbit. So, it's nice wide, but he is. When I bid on him, I did not think he was going to be that big. It's reminiscent of the tigers that sit on your shoulder. So it's probably, I'm thinking, an 80s piece. It doesn't look like fast fashion to me. It reminds me of the tiger bracelet I had. I'm sorry, I hope you didn't hear that. So, I forgot to buy a new ruler. I was going to buy a new ruler so you guys could see it better. I am going to get a new ruler because I claimed a gypsy. Look what happened. Yeah, I remember the 80s too. I had the best 80s hair ever. So, because I have a lot of hair even though I'm old. Well, you've seen my hair. Can you imagine it being blonde and me getting a perm in it? Okay, so this looks like it is about, let me do it on the 12 because I can see this better. This one looks like it's about, where's the 11? So, not quite an inch and a half. So we can call this an inch and a quarter. And it is, you could stretch it a little bit, I think, if you have a wider wrist. It is about two and a half on the inside. And the opening is about, let's call that an inch and a quarter, but it does have a little give in it. So 1.5 wide. On the inside, it's 2.5 inches. So that's, it's a substantial piece and pretty much anybody can wear it. You can always squeeze it together and make it like a bangle. My hair, no, my hair was blonde. I have been a blonde all my life, except when I dyed it kind of a burgundy in the about 2000 in Y2K. I went burgundy for a while. That's a story. When I went back and had it professionally done. It took them 3 tries, and my hair went from ugly 70s dirty couch orange to pumpkin orange to neon orange before it went back to blonde, and then it was fabulous. But anyway, I never did that again. It was the ugly pumpkin orange or the ugly couch orange that I freaked out about, and it didn't fall out. It didn't fall out. It stayed. I have really good, tough hair. Of course, it's never been quite the same since. I got to go get. I have to go get more purple in the bottom of my hair, though it needs a refresh. So anyway, I don't know if somebody wants that. We can negotiate it. I probably, if I was just thinking about it, I'd probably say $5. It's pretty substantial, nice piece. Okay, let's go find something else. Maybe I'll find something that'll make everybody go, ooh, ah. I have a couple of pieces. I did have to let a few go, honestly, because they were going up so high, and I'm like, one of them I already have one that just needs some cleaning and stones, and it was up to $90. I'm like, I'm barely gonna sell mine for $90. So I kind of let a few things go, hoping they would leave me and leave the stuff I wanted. But I only missed one that I really wanted. I'll tell you, I was all over that one. What is this? This is what I'm talking about, but at least it's clean. But he does wrap stuff in toilet paper. But he wraps everything individually, and I love this guy for it. So this needs a little cleaning. It's kind of cool. It's probably 80s, 70s, 80s. Nothing substantial. Just a nice, pretty. This is pretty good metal, though. It's pretty shiny. If it's from, it's got a little wear, it looks like on the ends, but all the faux pearls are there. Um, just a little bit. And that could just need some cleaning off, and it will pop right back to gold. Colored, gold toned. That's pretty shiny, though, for a bracelet. So probably something like, I don't know, $5. Oh, what is this one? Pam's waiting for me to pull out the good stuff. I just don't know where it is. So this is interesting. You just have to say it's not worth fighting over anymore. It does look Indian made, doesn't it? And the clasp looks Indian made. Probably 80. See, maybe even Y2K. It needs some cleaning. I'm gonna put it in a cleaning bag. I used to wear from India. I used to make my friends crazy because I used to wear ankle bracelets. I was kind of cute. I'd lost 100 pounds. I was just in my 40s, so I was all about, you know, being too sexy for my shirt. Oh, well, this is interesting. Um, this is another one of those probably. I don't. I don't know. I don't. Oh wait, is that a nope? I don't know. I kind of like that. Gold tone needs some cleaning. I have no idea what it is. This chain is pretty heavy though. So I'm thinking it's probably 60s. It reminds me of Monet, but I'm not seeing a Monet thing on it. It's probably just a nice bracelet that reminds me of Monet. But the heaviness and the structure, well, sometimes I kept my shirt on. This one? You think I should test this one? Yeah, I don't know. I'm seeing some. Maybe I will. Maybe gold plated. It's hard to tell. Okay. What do you want me to test it at? I suspect it's plated. So we'll test it. My next year's goals is to get a Presidium. I think that's how you say it, and one of those electronic testers. Oh, the India one. Oh, not this one. The India one. Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think it's gold. It doesn't. This feels more like gold than the other one. I ran upstairs at the last minute to grab my testing kit. Just in case. Okay, what do we have here? It's in bubble. Ooh, I kind of remember bidding on this guy. Okay, so this is like so 80s. It reminds me of Signer, Ciner. See if we can find a Signer stamp in that somewhere. But there were a lot of, if I can't find a Signer stamp on it, even if it's exactly the same, I'm very careful because along with everything else I have read, it's not always true. I'm not seeing a stamp. Boy, this is heavy like a Signer though, I'll tell you. And the enamel, oh, the enamel is so good on it. This is not a price tag, it's just an auction tag. Look at that. Ooh. I think I have to go 20 bucks on that guy. This is heavy. It probably weighs 8 ounces. You can wear them on your brooch, like you can wear them like this. Look at this guy. Oh my goodness. I'm assuming it's a panther. But Signer did these. I sold an elephant that was actually stamped. And then I had a zebra necklace I sold that wasn't stamped. And so when I listed it Signer style. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but correct me. I know, right, Cherie? This guy's just something. So I'm thinking I should run him at 20 bucks just to make sure. I don't even have the inventory slip here, so I'm really shooting from the hip, you guys. If they're not purchased tonight, you will see them again. By then, I will have run comps on them. So if you think it's a bad, don't get it. If you think it's a good deal and I'm crazy, you should probably get it now because when I find out I'm crazy, the price will go up. I am that retailer. I'm not a wholesaler. So what could this be in this little toilet paper? I love the fact that he wraps stuff in toilet paper. Oh. I remember bidding on this. This is Nefertiti. And before I flip the tag, I'm going to tell you it is Burt Castle. Burt Castle only did jewelry for about 20 years, and he did like a lot of scarab bracelets and stuff. And he did everything. Yeah, I don't think that's gold at all. I saw some spots on it. Let's see if I can find it. So Burt Castle did everything in like gold, 120 gold, 12K, 120 gold filled. There it is. Burt Castle. Oh wait, 12K gold filled. Yeah. Oh, okay. So one thing I know about this woman that had this jewelry is, okay, I've been buying lots out of this same van he's been cleaning out on consignment, for a year now. So she's been dead at least a year, but that's about right on the price. So I could go $20 on it if you want it today. This is Burt Castle, Nefertiti. Without running comps on this one, I can tell you, I sold a Burt Castle double link. I don't see the one that I have up there. Double link scarab bracelet for $129, and then I sold another one recently for $99. on Cheap Bay. So Burt Castle's like really popular. And this is jade. It's not high quality jade, but it is jade nonetheless. I know it's not a, well, it might be Alaskan jade. Um, I'm used to seeing a lot of jade being from Alaska. But his stuff is pretty sought after. That makes my little heart smile. It's probably comping right about $35. One of the things I have noticed when I find her price tags on the stuff is that it's pretty right. She was, so even if she died a couple years ago, the comps are about the same. Okay, I think we need a drum roll. This is the one. I really had to fight for this. I don't want to make you mad, Pam, but I don't know if you would even want it, but I have to run comps on this one because this is Coro. It's one of the very early pot metal Coros. Look at the construction on that. Oh, I know, right? And the enamel is really good. There's hardly any chipping on it. Oh, this makes me so happy. So I know I bid high on this guy because it's pretty rare, and I have seen comps on it before, like in the $200-300 range. So the reason I know what it is, and oh, it's missing a stone. That's easy. But I just know what it is because I've seen them. I've seen one other one, and it sold for like $299. Oh, 6-8 months ago, and I thought, oh, I want one. I want to pet it. I at least want to one time in my life pet one. And sure enough, this pops up in the auction with this guy. So look at the construction on that. It is not even signed. I just know it's Coro because I have a book. I'm thinking it's probably early, very early 1920s, seems to me. Maybe even I remember that. 1930s. It really is from before they started signing stuff, like signing the. I know this is pot metal, Abby. It's doing the pot metal dance. I'm gonna call this probably a lily. Because of the pistils that are coming out of it. I'm trying to remember what I read about this piece, and maybe I just saw it like on when I was doing some. Are you interested? Okay. Yeah, we'll have to negotiate on that one because I know that I remember my last bid was like up near $100, and I don't remember beyond that. I don't remember how much I paid for it, but this is very rare and very cool, and I love it. And it's going to be really hard for me to sell, but I'm not in that position yet where I can just keep stuff. I'm not like Little Miss Warrior, gypsy girl. You guys would not believe the kind of the collection she has. Pam, you and Gypsy should talk, and she should show you your jewelry. She's got a guy. She has to pay over melt weight for it, so it's difficult to resell. But she saves pieces from this guy who will melt it. Okay, so this is a bag of beads that I bought, and I'm not going to really go through them. I'm just going to kind of tell you why I bought them. Oh, what is that? I bought them because I harvest. Oh, ew, yuck! Look at that. I harvest beads occasionally for certain things. Sometimes I use them in my art, and I save the clasps from being destroyed and resell them. And usually just for, I can't touch it anymore. It's gross. So there's a lot of verdigris in there. And milk, what's this? I'm going to pull this one out though. And probably be all grossed out. So there's a surprise right there. But even if you can't save the beads, you can. Yeah, I know. Well, I can't get a wipe without leaving my space here. But I did just see this and I snagged it out. Because I don't want it sitting in that bag with that. I'm probably going to take that out and stick it. First thing I'm going to do is stick it in a warm Dawn grease bath. This is very dirty. The metal still looks pretty. Oh, it's got a thing. Yeah. You'll probably take that one off and no one would ever know, though. And that's got a lot of verdigris on it. So it does have some verdigris. This is milk glass something. With grossness on it. I don't know what they did. They tied. Look at that. They probably had to tie it because it's probably they probably broke the hook off. That's what it looks like to me. No? Yeah, there was a hook there. Like that. And they probably tied it on there. Because there was no respect for costume jewelry back in those days. Ugh. Oh, that's just so gross, 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 gross. Okay, now that I've grossed everybody out, I am going to clean that up. See if I can find a hook end. Because you can literally open this up gently. Put the hook piece in there. Thank you. Wait, I know where there's some just right on the other side of my door. I have sanitary wipes everywhere to sanitize things with. Because when one person gets sick, we're a four-gen fam, and we have 5 or 6 people at any given time going through the house, plus our caretakers. So I don't want anybody to get sick, and I cannot afford to get sick. Oh, this is so gross. That's going to take too long. I have to run upstairs. I'll be right back. Let me put on the intermission music. Maybe. Maybe not. Crap. Okay, I'll be right back down. Oh my God. So, okay, I'm back. I'm getting back to my seat now. I have these all over my house. Well, I have cases of them on the other side of my door, but there wasn't one open, and I didn't want to take 10 minutes struggling to get it. Yeah, I have Lysol wipes all over my house. I buy them by the case because I don't like to be sick. And if I go down, the family suffers. If they go down, I can take care of them. And I Lysol everything all the time so I don't get sick. I also drink a lot of Red Bull, which has a lot of vitamin B in it. So I'm going to put this in the cleaning bag separate from the Vertigos covered bead bag. That was so gross. I almost just want to throw it away. But I won't. I'll go in there and I'll save those little guys. The little. So this is a bag of earrings I got, and we're just going to kind of go through it real quick because I mostly got them for art. But there might be something really cool in there, like these guys. Now, she had these marked for 50 cents. So I guess I could sell them for $1 because I don't like to sell anything. I don't like to sell anything for $1, honestly. They need to be cleaned. I would rather clean them up. These are very cool. But I know why she didn't. Clearly, she did not clean her jewelry. These are worth saving and not turning into art. Look at those. So if you see something and you really want it and you don't want to buy it dirty, just know it'll probably be, oh, it needs a little stone anyway. I just happen to have stones that color, and stones this color are honestly so hard to get a hold of. Oh my gosh. A year ago, took me 3 months and 8 tries to get Coral Aqua. Because Coral Aqua in the right size. Because Coral Aqua is not the other aquas. Yeah, I think a little bit of, oh my. Sorry, I don't mean to get stuck. That's why I never get anything else done, because I get stuck. So a lot of these, see, I use a lot of this kind of stuff for artwork, and I'm going to start pumping out some artwork. I've been busy doing a, oh, look at this adorable little thing that went to a bracelet or a necklace. It's broken, but it'll look very cute on some artwork. This is the kind of stuff I always find like silver and gold, and I'm thinking that's probably not, though. So, anything else in here that looks like, oh, that looks like Sarah Coventry. What does it say? West Germany. I'll bet the other one's in there somewhere. Ooh. Well, that's kind of gross, but I don't know what's on there. But those might be very hard to find pearls. Pearl shapes. Gross. Cute. Cute little locket. I don't know who that is, but I'm not talking to him. This needs to be cleaned a little bit. Looks like a, oh, what does that look like? It's mother of pearl for sure. It looks like a propeller. Yeah, you know what? I'll bet this is like a sweetheart locket from the 40s. I'll bet it is. Which means that could be sterling, but maybe not. I don't know what that is. Put that in the clean bag and see what happens. There's the clean bag. Yeah. Now all this other stuff. Oh, all this other. Oh, a little goulash. Old. Oh, maybe there'll be 2 of these in there. I love the old goulash. This was a way of doing enamel that was different than everything else. I did that enamel show and I had all that stuff in my head. This seems to have fallen out. Okay. Oh, what's this? Ooh, ooh, ooh. I wonder if this is glass. Nope, I don't think so. It's plastic. Those are kind of cool. This would make something great to upcycle. I don't know what yet, but I'll probably make something. I'll probably upcycle this into something. This is too good to just toss. Probably it looks maybe 80s construction or 70s construction, I'm thinking. So this might be lucite. More likely than not, though, it's cellulose acetate, which is a new thing I just learned. Those big flowers I had that I thought were lucite, they were cellulose acetate. I looked them up in my book. I finally found them. This is a something. I have no idea what. So, oh my goodness. Okay. Oh, dang it. Probably the other. So there's lots of kind of cool parts in here. I may upcycle. I definitely use these chains, which is kind of why I buy these junk bags occasionally. Oh, look at these beads. Oh, look at these. There's two. There's two. Oh, it's broke, but that's okay because I can find another one of those. I can turn these into pierced earrings. Look at these beads. Oh, they're wedding cake beads. Okay, you see the little squiggle on the flowers? That's how you identify the wedding cake beads. So I could turn these into pierced earrings. They're cold. They're glass. Yeah. And they're either really dirty or they are a very light green. I can't really tell which. Interesting. Okay. Anything? I don't know. So those will be coming out probably as pierced earrings, kids. But I also know that I can probably find, so these were made to look like faux pierced, like people that didn't have pierced ears. See, and then they put it in it. It would look like, yeah, these are really nice. Deliver us from my vintage. Oh, I, 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 I hear you, honey. So these will be coming out probably as pierced because not very many people like the old fashioned. And I usually don't modify, but oh, that'll look nice on a piece of art. Anything else cool in here? I'm seeing parts. I found two really cool pair of earrings. For sure. What's this? I wonder if there's another one in there. Dirty, 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 dirty. Well, I'll clean this up and I'll find more. And then I'll go, oh, remember that bag of dirty old earrings I had? Oh, see, now this is just falling apart. Those are probably Japan. Well, I found this really cool in there. Or I made this, I upcycled this from that dirty old bag of earrings. This is going to drive me crazy, but I've only got one more major thing to do, and then I've got like a 4 weeks, 5 weeks. I'm sorry guys, and I hate to do it because it kind of messes with your momentum a little bit, but I have to kind of take 2 weeks off and reorganize because, well, I don't see anything else good in there really. Boy, that was a good find. Those are cool. Ah, that makes my heart smile. What was that other thing I found? Oh, those. Oh, I'm not. Hopefully, I'll find that guy in there. I thought I found another pair that I just loved. Maybe not. This guy's an upcycler. We'll see what else is really in there later. But you should always hang on to stuff like this because you might come across another pair of earrings and they're perfect that just maybe is missing this one piece or maybe a brooch or they also did these on compacts, this kind of goulash. I'm probably not saying it right, but you know what you know how it's spelled. That's an earring, okay? Like, I know the other one isn't in there. That'll make a nice Christmas tree jewelry ornament. That's an earring, or was an earring. So you should always save those little things like that, kind of, because you eventually, if you stay in this business long enough, you will find, oh, you will find parts. Oh, look at that. I think I just found the other little piece I need for that one earring. I'm gonna set that over here. Okay, so I knew that was in there, and I knew it wasn't going to be much of anything, but I am so excited about those wedding cake beads. Who would have thought it? Who'd have thunk it? Oh, look at this. I wonder if there's an. Oh no, this is Spanish. Oops, sorry, my camera's falling off my table. This is Spanish toll, but it's broken. It will make a nice. Okay, I'm starting to pick in here and go, oh, there's a bead. I think I need that color. It also has, you'll also find a lot of little pearls. Sometimes you can use them. If they are no holes, those are kind of valuable. Okay. Oh, this is one of the, I told you guys I bought several, there were going to be several restoration lots in here. What is this? It is missing stones. It does not have any marks. It almost looks gold plated. That will be a nice piece to restore. It's pretty. Oh, I think I might even have a couple of those. You see right here? This is like half moon, but I think I might even have a couple of those. I don't know if they're that size. Yeah, or maybe, no, I was going to say, or maybe it's glass molded leaves. Probably not that, though. It's a nice little piece. And it's not, the metal looks good, so I think this is worth restoring. I will probably run comps on it before I spend a lot of time on it. And this guy is pretty dirty. It needs some new enamel. And it doesn't have a pin back. It is an old BSK. That's going to look lovely. Lovely on some artwork. Oh, this will probably go in the garbage, more likely than not. What is this? This one's broken. It was let's say Sarah Coventry or somebody else. Sarah, probably what it is. Cove, yeah. So that will get washed up and then go on some artwork. This is sad. This hurts my. This is hurting my heart because it's broken. Probably. So what I would do with a piece like this is I will harvest it for things like the pin. You see this part here? These are hard to get a hold of. And this is nice and tight on there. But I can't rivet. And then I'd use, and then this part, and then I will break the pin back off and use it in artwork. And I keep threatening, but I am going to. You guys will, and some of you got like Christmas tree jewelry. This is what I do with bangles, because what are you going to do with a bangle? This is like a skier. So I do stuff like this. I'm going to dig out my mirror. One of the things I'm going to do is clean and dig out my mirror that I made, and I'm going to put it up behind Emmy so you can see my mirror. Well, it really depends, Deliver Us. I use a variety of things. I usually start out to get because a lot of people smoked and a lot of people, there's like a film buildup. This one I'll probably just break. Well, I don't know. That looks like it might work out. So I would start with some Dawn dish soap. Ooh, look at this little piece of pot metal. Now this guy needs some petting. It's going to need new stones, so I'm going to have to. Hopefully, I've got them in my inventory. I'm pretty sure I do. This is worth cleaning up because and restoring, because it is a piece of history that will never happen again. And it is Art Deco. They did this kind of pot metal primarily between 1920 and 1940. So cute. So break. What is that? I need that chain. This was a necklace part. This, oh, that makes me sad. This was a Florenza necklace. So I will definitely be hanging on to this whole piece, because you never know when a Florenza necklace is going to come in missing that piece. Oh, this makes me sad. Pin back's gone. But, a little love, it'll make a nice something. Could even upcycle it into a necklace, like with some change, I wouldn't. I don't know. I use glass cleaner sometimes. I start with Dawn dish soap to get the film off of it. So this is turning out. Oh, look at that, Abby! It's a belt buckle. It still has a price tag on it of $8.50. It definitely needs some cleaning. We will find out what it looks like when it gets done cleaning. Wow. Okay, what's this one? Well, it's got some good parts back here. And I don't recommend trying to harvest rhinestones necessarily out of a piece like that, because all the foil is pretty much going to be crap. And they won't be good unless you know how to refoil them, which is tedious on some of those things and difficult to get the right formula. I think that using ammonia is not a bad idea, but um, I use a little alcohol swab actually on rhinestones. That's what I usually start with. Hmm. I have no what I do. This is a piece of pot metal that might make a nice something. Oh, I'm gonna put it in my art pile. What is this? Oh, that is a shame. Because that looks like it might even have been a mazer. It's okay, it's missing all soul stones anyway. If they don't have a pin back on them, I don't mess with them because I can't even imagine. Oh, what is this? It is broken, but it would make a nice necklace. Clean that up. I'm gonna upcycle that into something important, something nice. Gypsy, this is the kind of stuff I was talking about not really being worth fixing. I would personally, okay, it doesn't have a high resale value. It's not rhodium plated. You would really have to love the piece, but see it's even broken on the end. You can't harvest the stones. I would cannibalize the pin back and then use it for art. Ooh, what is this? Oh, it makes me sad. Oh wait, not that sad. This is faux pot metal, guys. Okay, so it's all pot metal. Because anything that's not pewter or precious metals is pot metal. But by its definition. But when you get back here, now I have seen some Florenza pieces from the 60s that have that type of background. But this is not old Art Deco. This is mid-century modern broken. What is this? Oh, oh, oh! It's broken. It's broken. So this needs some enamel work. And these little are probably some kind of acrylic. They don't feel like glass. So you can buff them out, but I don't know. I did get a welder, like a mini welder. Something like this I might really try to restore. I really might. I might. Okay, what is this? This is nothing. Well, it's a something. But when you start trying to fix these kinds of pieces, I mean, you're not going to really have a resale value of more than about $10 maximum. Okay, honestly. If you have a good market, I would say probably you're lucky if you get 5. And these little faux pearls or stones, whichever it is, collectively are going to cost you as much, if not more, than the piece you're going to be able to sell the piece for. So that's why I say that's a nothing. A plating pen. Ooh, I have electroplating kit. I just haven't tried to use it yet. You'll have to explain to me a plating pen. Now this one, I don't know. This one might be worth. What does that say? Oh, yes. It's definitely worth. If you can find the right stones. And this is probably. I'll bet that's not. I'll bet. Oh, wait. There's a copyright on it. I was thinking, I'll bet that this is not Albert. I'll bet this is Rudolph. I'm going to try to find the right color stones on that one, though. That's pretty unusual piece. And it, at first I thought maybe it was made in the D&E factory, but that is not a D&E factory. The pin back is too old. That's why I'm thinking maybe it's, there were actually two Weiss guys. One was Rudolph from Germany, and then there was Albert in the United States. Albert is what you usually see. Oh, it only, oh, yeah. The pen will just plate spots. Oh, okay. So you can spot plate. I thought maybe the only thing you could do, junk, junk, junk. I'm saving you from the junk pile. I'm going through that junk pile. Oh, that might be important to hang on to. This is going to make an adorable doll face. I talk about making dolls, and when you see them, you're all going to want one. Because I make little flower faces. Yeah, all these guys are. Ah, they're all so dirty. What's this? This is pretty covered in verdigris, but it is maybe worth cleaning up. That looks like a flower of some sort. See what it looks like cleaned up. Most of these guys that I've been handling are going straight upstairs into a water bath. Let's see if this has got a mark on it. It does not. So I'm thinking this is probably 60s, 70s. Little cute little pin, cute little brooch, but it doesn't have any stones. And it might be more valuable to me for the pin ends. Well, I have a couple that I've been working on. And in my Facebook album, on my personal Facebook. Oh, is this broke? Oh, it's broke. There are some of my art there on my Facebook page in an album called Arctic Angel Art. Well, that would have been fun, but it will make nice parts. Coro, this is an old Coro. Probably. Oh, look at that stone. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I like the stone. I wish there was more stones like this. Maybe there will be in the bag. These things are so hard to find. That whole bag, I don't know how much I paid for this bag. I will later. But that whole bag is worth that one stone. And all these little pieces that I need. These little things are hard to come by. Because they're all like different sizes and stuff. What's this? Oh, this might be something. Maybe not. I don't know. I'll have to clean that up and see what that is. Okay, I'm sorry, I don't mean to be boring you. I'm fighting the urge. Garbage. This is not necessarily garbage, but these are not really worth all the trouble you would go to restore it. There are a lot of them out there. It's not signed. Oh, that's too bad. All the people that were loving all the little animals with the articulated tails. Yeah, that one's broke. That's a broken piece. That's a broken piece. I mean, some of this stuff I'm not even going to bother to show you. Oh, this is kind of interesting. It's not well plated, though. Not a very expensive piece, but I may have it once it's cleaned up. It might have a small value to fix it. Ooh, what's this? I feel a pin back. What is this? This is why I bought this lot. I don't even know what this is. Any idea who might have made this, Pam? It doesn't have a D&E. Pin back. Open back. It definitely needs some. I know, right? It's only missing one stone and needs cleaning. Let's see. So purple. I think it's red. I think it's a red one. Blue, gold, red, purple. Oh, it's a rainbow. Purple, blue, gold, green. So this one was probably. Oh, it doesn't seem to have any specific order. Purple or red would probably go in there, though. Let you take it? How much? How much? So, oh, hi, Miss B. I've been missing you. Okay. So, 20 bucks? Is that too much? Okay. If I knew what I paid for this lot, I don't even, I honestly, I was so busy. Pam, I think this is something pretty special, though. I really do. I think that replacing that stone and cleaning that up, because I'm not really even seeing a lot of metal wear there. Somebody made this, like somebody important made this. Just the construction. I just have no idea who did it. Okay, let's take a picture. And next, let me try another picture. That didn't seem to be very good. That's a better one. I'm gonna take a. I'm also honestly, I wanna look at the pin back. I want to go do a little research on it, no matter what, just because I don't know. I had no idea that was in there. This is one of the repair lots or the restoration lots that I bought, and I knew that there would be a lot of junk in there, but who knows? And this is just fabulous, and it definitely is worth a rescue. So, um, open back, stones, stone brooch. Because even all of the stones are open back, all of them. Maybe it's, I don't know if they're acrylic. You probably don't care how long it is, but how big it is, but you're talking at least 2.5, 3 inches. 2.5 inches. I'm thinking 2.5 in diameter. 20 bucks. 30 seconds. Here it comes. Oh, Cam, I'm sorry you've had such a horrible day. Oh, no, you haven't missed hardly anything. I'm just to the first bag of repair. I'm so sorry that you've had such a bad day. I have all of your bags that I've been trying to get shipped out are actually sitting upstairs, mostly packed. What did I do? I'll just use this one. Mostly already packed. Thank you, Pam. That one is really fabulous. I'm sorry you've had a bad. No, we're. Oh no. Oh no. You need to. Oh, honey. What did she have? Oh, she didn't have a price on this. You need to go. You probably are sprained everywhere. You need to go to the doctor and take your phone with you so you can watch the live and you won't be lonely while you're at the hospital. So this doesn't even look gold filled, sadly. I'm gonna throw that down there. What is this? Oh, it's broke. It's got. See, people take the pin backs off of them. That makes me so aggravated. So this, but this will make a lovely like skirt for a doll. And then I would do this, and then, or maybe even put like. Okay, so I'm going to show you how I design my dolls. So then I might like take this and do this, and then I would like figure out a way to put them all together. Maybe even like, oh, maybe this would be the feather in the hat. See, and then I would make a body, and I would mount it, and it would have like a little bead. I'm not touching those beads that look so gross. So then I would take beads like this, and I would make a little skirt that will swing. That's how I make dolls, and that's why I like these big pieces. Oh, Cam, I am so sorry. I don't know what this is, but this is a pin I could design. It's got a pin, ta-da, and it's late model pot metal. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that, but I'm gonna make something out of it. I'm gonna make a brooch out of it. It's not all broken and janky. It just doesn't have any stones. It'll be an Arctic Angel original. I am thinking about actually having some little tags made. Oh God. They just took all the good parts off of these before they threw them in the bag. Ew. I don't even sure I want to touch that. Oh, but I love this. Oh, and this part. Oh yeah. So these are hard to get a hold of, these parts. So I'm loving that. Oh, don't look, Abby. Don't look. I'll fix that and send that to you. It may take me a couple of shows to get it done, but it's not really missing. Is that adorable or what? Abby, if you're still here, is that adorable or what? Like, I'll just fix that and send it to you. That's freaking adorable. What do you think, Pam? It doesn't have a weird eye. Abby must be sleeping. Okay, so I got this little piece out of there. And see, this is another one of those pot metal. And this is pot metal brooch. You know, one more, I don't know if you're still in here, Gypsy. Oh, look at this. Oh, I'm sorry she's tired. Well, she could watch the replay. She'll at least be able to see it. She won't be able to hear me. What was I going to ask you about that? Oh, was it you that were like, no, you knew what pot metal was. Never mind. It was Melody, and she's probably not in here. I'm going to fix that. Look, that's just adorable. I'm obsessed with this fish. Don't tell her, Pam. I'm going to just put it in one of her little bags. Oh, this is interesting. And something like this might be something like this. I would restore because the metal is not horrible, and it's a button. Buttons are very collectible, restorable. This one's an easy fix. It just needs a little cleaning on the stones and 2 stones. That's going to be easy fix. Then I'm going to then I am going to, oh, what's this? Now this has got AB stones in it, so it's a post 1957 button. And I don't think I might, no, I don't think I'd do anything with that one. You see how the difference, like why I would do this one and not the other one? See how much better the metal is on that? This one, all the plating's off. This would make much nicer something else. Oh, what is this? This almost feels like gold. I should, no, it's not gold. I bet it's gold plated. That is adorable. It just needs a few stones. So that one I would pop a few stones in and put it into a little lot. This is really making me mad. All of these guys in here and no pin backs left on them. Like sometimes I just need the pin. Oh, what's this? Oh, what is that? That needs to be investigated. It is missing its baguettes and it's plating. Now, see, something like this I might practice on plating because it's clearly missing its plating. So I might like practice and see if I can actually do it. Yeah, it's missing its little baguettes there and there and its little stones, but it needs to be replated. So I would probably, that's what I'm going to do. I'm practice on that one. What is this? Ooh, ooh, ooh. Look at this. This is cute. This is kind of adorable. It has, I don't know why they put it in this bag. Maybe because it was bent right there. Oh, it's missing one little stone. This is going to be an adorable pendant when I get done with it because I'm just going to clean it, you guys. And then I'm going to find a chain and put it on it. And then you can bid on it. I'll probably sell it for $5 because it only needs one stone. And it's so pretty. Like it's almost a snowflake. I don't know if you can, it still winks. Like all those stones are good. I love this, right? This is got some good parts on it. Oh, what? Look at this. Speaking of Christmas trees, look at this janky little thing. Yeah, it will go on to some art. I don't know what you guys, next year you guys aren't even going to know what to do. I'm going to go into production mode. This last year I was really still recovering from my surgery and I found another one that makes two specialty stones that are hard to find. That makes me happy. Let me do the happy dance back here. And the rest of it's just janky little stuff. I say janky little oh, this one I want to fix. Because it's little stuff I will oh, I want to tell you something else too. If you guys are breaking or have stuff that you're not going to sell, take these off and sell them to me, please? These little guys, man, they're so hard to find. This is busted in a couple places, and it doesn't have a high resale value, but this guy could go on something, get cleaned up and go on something that is really important. So broken jewelry isn't, people will say harvest, but they don't really mean harvested stones. I had to learn that the hard way when I first started thinking I was going to fix jewelry. Oh yeah, you can harvest these stones. No, you can't. Well, if you learn how to refoil them, actually you can. Some of them. I do. I have been following a process. I'm not very good at it yet. I think it was the kind of metal I was, or the kind of foil back I was using. So I just got some gold, and my life is about ready to calm down here, at least for a couple weeks, and then our caregiver, our daytime caregiver, is going home. She's a college student, and she is going home, sadly, to see her for Christmas for a couple weeks. Ooh. So, Miss B, I don't know how crazy you are about these guys. This is like a signer. It's really heavy. I don't even know what to charge for it. I would probably, I just sold an elephant. This is not signed, but I just sold a, oh, it's got a little verdigris too. Dang it. I sold a signer elephant for like $200. So, and it's a dirty, got a little verdigris, needs to run upstairs and take a bath real quick. Now, something like that, I don't think I'd need to use ketchup. I would probably just take some Dawn dish soap to begin with. But if you see stuff like that, people, please get it off as quickly as possible. It eats the plating. I'm not seeing a sign. Look at this dog. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, I just give it a ketchup bath. I just like put ketchup on it and set it over on the counter where, oh, I had a caretaker throw away my ketchup plate once. She just scraped it off and it had like a Art Nouveau brooch in there. It freaked me out. I found it though. I dug that out of the garbage, by the way. So I just put ketchup on it, and then a couple hours later, I'll go rinse it off, and then I take a little Dawn dish soap and a little like soft toothbrush, and gently clean the cracks out. Ooh, what does this say? Oh, it only says $20, so I don't know. That's an awful special piece. But she's usually right about what things, and she's only been dead a couple years, so I'll probably be, I don't know. I'm going to run comps on them. They are signer style because these are so heavy. They probably weigh 8 to 10 ounces. So I'm really going to have to research these real quick before I run with a $20 price tag on them. But, oh, look at what I got, Cam Cam. You can drool. I don't know. I've got to clean it up and evaluate it because I know this. I saw this piece about 6 months ago. They called it a trembler. This is not a trembler, people. And then tremblant actually has pieces that move on it, and it was made to quiver in the candlelight to sparkle. Did you get the ketchup idea? I can make you a little video. It's not that hard. Literally ketchup bath means ketchup bath. But don't leave it too long because it can and will destroy the plating. It will eat the plating off. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot to do this in front of you guys. Look at this guy. $5. I know this is $5. It's just a $5. Really cool. 70s. Look at that baby. I got 2 inches, I'm thinking. Look at there's my wrinkly old arm under there. And I don't know where I put my ruler. I got so excited about opening stuff. I dropped my ruler somewhere. But anyway, this was what, an inch and a quarter, and this is bigger. So, oh, it might be 1.5 inches wide, because this one was 1.25 inches. So this one, it might be 1 inch, and it might be 2 inch. No, yeah, maybe it might be 2 inches wide. It is not marked. It's a very cool 70s piece. It needs a little petting, but that's not a big deal. I just think, Gypsy, that the ketchup gets the verdigris off the fastest, the easiest. I tried vinegar. Somebody said vinegar works. I've tried vinegar. I think it's too harsh. Way too harsh myself personally. I didn't like using the vinegar. So what is this? Ooh, what is this, you guys? Ooh, I don't know. Wrapped in toilet paper. Oh, oh, oh! Isn't that fabulous? Is it signed? That is not what I would. I did not know I was bidding on that. Let me tell you, that's kind of fabulous. It kind of has an Egyptian vibe, huh? Look at that. Oh no, maybe I'm the only one excited about it. You guys still with me? It is. Look at this. It needs a little. I mean, it doesn't even really need any, just kind of a little petting to wipe the smudgies off. Oh yeah, and maybe it needs to sit in a room with the. I'm also going to learn how to use my, what do they call it, the um atomizer. It's the thing you use to get the smell out of stuff. It's not deodorizer. I know. Those are lavender, and they're pretty big. I'm thinking those are. Oh yeah, this one needs to definitely get deodorized. It smells like cigarettes. Boy, it sure is pretty though. I'm thinking 50s. I have no idea what to comp that out. Oh, what did I get? It's where we used to use them. I used to work for a restoration company, and we did. Oh, maybe that's what I'm smelling. I'm probably smelling what's in this bag. That's it. Thank you. I've got one. I've had one. That was nice, wasn't it? And I just haven't used it yet because I've been busy. And I have to do it in a way where I make sure that Gloria doesn't walk into the bathroom. So I have to be really attentive because she wanders. This is kind of cool. Maybe this is the other part of that pearl bag. This looks hand done. It's kind of falling apart. Or maybe it's not. No, it just caught on some stuff. It needs a little ketchup bath because it's starting to oxidize. But the pearls look not bad. I don't think I'd freak out and replace them because this is a little loose there, right there. Um, I don't know. Oh yeah, I'm seeing a little bit. Like maybe this needs to be tied. Does anybody out there work with pearls? This is a nice little collar. Nice little collar, and these are really good faux. They're probably glass. They're really good faux pearls. And I've got these things everywhere. Let me see if there's anything in this bag you guys want to see. Yeah, this is probably, I know I bid on a big bag of um, beads and stuff. This is probably part of that really gross one that was just in another bag. And that's definitely what I'm smelling. Yuck, yuck, yuck. Oh, we didn't open this one, which I think came with that. Ooh, look at this. Pettit Point Burt Castle. Here's another Burt Castle. Now this is a different kind of Burt Castle. It's got this little Pettit point. Still new on cards. Oh, look at that. Ah, it's a matching. That's so pretty. Look at those old. I don't know if you guys can got a good light on it. Let me try to oops close. So let me try to get a better light in here on this. So these are like the old lavender and pink. And then that's what these colors are. Whoops, sorry. That's not working out very well. This is very pretty. Okay, so so these should be gold filled. There you go. Oh wait, nope. Made in Austria. So Burt Castle had these made in Austria. They are not gold filled. They were not made in the United States. He must have commissioned them. Austria, this is still very good quality. Sorry. Still new on cards. The cards are kind of dirty. If anybody wants this, I don't know. I'm thinking, ah, ah. What should I be thinking, you guys? Since it's not gold plated, sadly, um, probably could go 25 on both pieces if you guys want them. These are so pretty, and they're still on the cards. Let me smell them. Yeah, I will learn how to use my ozone machine and clean these up. These are and run them through the ozone machine. Like I said, this woman. Okay, I will run these through. I'm. I will run these through the ozone machine, Pam. I know you don't want them until I do. I will try to do that tomorrow. Oh, these are so pretty. Okay, so let me hold them back here. What did I say? 20, 25, 20 NOS Burt Castle. That's my twin talking. I call her my twin because we are exactly the same inside, you know? Uh, we have the same views, we have the same everything. And she even disciplined her kids the same as I did. Burt Castle, Austria. Austrian Pettit point set. You guys know I'm not even halfway through this box yet. Might have to do part two. I think I said 25, but yeah, I think I said 25. Here you go. Yeah, okay. Thank you, Gypsy. Yeah, I will. I just haven't taken the time to do it, but now I will take the time because I know you don't want those. I know your nose knows. I can't believe how pretty those are. I have no idea. I remember bidding on several things that were Burt Castle, but I couldn't tell you right now what I paid for them. I think in the big picture it doesn't matter as long as I get the money back so I can pay the bill. Oh, you guys. Oh. And I bid really high on this because I had to get it and somebody has to have it. And I remember this it comped so high. I about fell over and that's why it went up so high on the bid. But this, you guys, are you ready for this? Little pink horsey feet. Are you ready? Here we're going. Isn't that adorable? It needs some cleaning. I remember seeing this price tag. Or no, I couldn't read the price tag. I'll tell you what, I remember the comp. And I was shocked. I know, because it's so crazy high, right? I mean, but this has got to be rare. It's celluloid. I suspect once I get it, I'm going to clean it up a little bit. I suspect it needs to go through the ozone machine first. Look at this. Hi, Abby. It's good to have you back. I have a little surprise, and now I'm not going to show it to you. I don't think I'm going to get it in this box out tomorrow, but I have a little surprise for you. It's all you. Yeah. So, um, isn't that pretty? This horse, I don't even know. It needs to be cleaned and go through the ozone machine. I don't know. It says 50 on it. I'm not thinking 50. 25. You guys think that's fair? Because I know that this lady is pretty right on with her thing. I know she was pretty right on with this. I don't know if any of you can run a comp on this. Take a picture and run a comp on it and see. I don't even know how hot. I remember thinking, do I want to pay that much? And it wasn't 50. Do I want to pay that much for a plastic? Because I know that plastic really does not sell that well. Unless Abby's here. But I have never seen one like this. And I was shocked at what the comps were. I mean, the comps could have been $80. I really can't tell you that I know that for sure. I just don't know. But they were probably right around that price. And I just had to get it because who doesn't need a pink celluloid horse? For real. It's a brooch. It's in good shape. It's even got the little celluloid brooch thingy, you know. It's dirty. And I'm gonna run it to the ozone thing tomorrow, Abby, before I pack up everything. I may have to make 2 trips. Pink celluloid, adorable horse. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. It's just so cute. Okay, it's oh, start the auction. Come on. I started it. Yeah, you want me to rent through the ozone machine though, um, because it it will have a low order. The lady that had this store and this was her inventory, she smoked heavily. Oh my gosh, I'm almost jealous. I almost want to cancel the sale. Look at the detail on those adorable flowers. I'm gonna take this off. Oh wait, I might have to refund. Oh crap, it's broke, Abby. I'm gonna refund it. 2.5. It's broke. See it? I'm gonna refund it down to $5 tomorrow, or like as soon as I go upstairs, because I'm sure that's broke. That's broke. Yeah, it's broke. Dang it! I know, but I can't. I can't. I can't. I just can't. I have to. I have to get something for it. Can it? Well, you can fix it for her because I don't have a clue how to do it. But this is the thing: is I can't sell it for what I consider to be um, a retail price if I know it's broke. So I'll probably refund all the $5 because I have to get something for it. I don't remember what I paid for it, but I can't. I'm weird like that. Oh, this might be beads to fix. This is fixing beads. These are beads. Pew. Pew yuck. All these guys are going in a box and going in. No, I don't want, I wouldn't want somebody to do that to me. I wouldn't have wanted somebody to look at that and say, oh, it's broke, but I'm not going to tell her because I showed her in the camera. No, I can't, especially to you guys that are like always here, especially like Abby and Pam. I could not ever do that. Oh, look. Oh, look. It, it's a mama bracelet and a baby bracelet. So this one is probably about 2.25, $5 each, hammered, 70s, very cute. Like it just would be wrong. Okay, what is this? Oh, I think I might not be able to show these to you guys because I have a Weiss customer and I always give him first dibs. Oh my gosh. Like I don't even know how much these would be. But why? How do you say that? Weiss? Pronounce that for me. I know you know, Gypsy. Spell the pronunciation. Oh yeah, that's the pink. If they don't like it, and they do. I know. Well, okay, so he buys everything. I even send him pieces I can't repair. Um, because Their last name is spelled exactly the same, and his mom has been collecting for years and years, and they don't care. Wise? Okay, so they don't even care if they've got 2 or 3 pieces of the same thing, but I really try to find, oh, and I bid on this because on purpose, because it said wise. It's the right color. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm sorry because I'm just kind of teasing you guys with that. I'm sorry. This is might be something, a gold heart or a little gold flower, but I have to offer it to him first because I just sold him $500 worth of jewelry, you guys. And the last lot I sent, well, the last thing I sold him was only 125, but the lot before that, did you? Yeah, these need a little cleaning, but the lot that I sold him before that was over $1,000. So he's like, I'm one of 3 vendors that they will even buy from anymore because they've got burned so bad. But I will, if he doesn't, yeah, I'm sure he will too. I don't even know what I'll charge him. But I've not seen any wise like that before. Okay, what does this say? Da, 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 da. Oh, it's a Kremitz. Oh, you guys, this may even be actual gold because it looked gold to me touching it. Kremitz. You got to be careful with Kremitz because if you're like really crazy about not selling ivory, people will argue with you and tell you that it's not ivory because they know how weird people are about. I'm not weird about ivory because I was raised in Alaska primarily. I've lived other places, but okay. In Alaska, they go. I knew fishermen that were not Alaska natives that had about 100 walrus skulls complete with ivory tusks that they had picked up off the beach while they were fishing and thrown them in the boat because walruses will commit suicide in droves. They'll just all jump off the cliff together, kind of like lemmings, only they're really big. So this is a really pretty little Kremitz, very petite, very rosy. I think I could go probably. I can't figure out if it's gold or not. If it's gold, you'd be getting a really good deal. It doesn't have a box, so can anybody see what that says? Does that say 10 carat or 9 carat on it? Clements did a lot of gold stuff. What's that say? Can anybody read that? I don't. It's a Clements. I don't know if it's. Oh, I could test it, I suppose, but it'll definitely be gold plated. It's very petite. Oh, I don't have them. I can't find my. Oh, here we go. This will work. I will test it real quick, but the problem with testing is that if it's plated, it's going to test gold. I think that's probably says like 10 carat or something. So it's Kremitz was. I have several pieces of Kremitz that are gold filled. But when I did research, I did read how a lot of his stuff is actual just gold or sterling. So you're looking at about 15 inches as far as the necklace part goes. So if you need a longer length, this is very petite. If you need a longer length, you could most definitely put a extender on that. I don't know if I'm going to test the chain. It's so delicate. It's sturdy though. I'll just give the flower a little scratch here. The flower looks rose gold to me, which means rose gold has a little bit of has copper in it to make it rosy. The gold part does. I don't want to. Oh, look at it, shined it right up. Okay, so that's how you do a partial. Okay, so that's kind of what you need to do. And I'm just going to put, I'm not going to put 14K on it. I don't think I have any 12. I know I have 10. Where is it? I had 10. Oh, there it is. So I'm just going to test it. So it will be at least 10 karat gold plated. I'm kind of afraid to tell you how I test for karat gold, because I did that when I first started with Vintage Jewelry Addicts, and I got such a intense negative reaction. Of course, it's just like with my ketchup bath comment. Don't use ketchup, it'll do this, it'll stain the pearls. The pearls the pearls have a coating on them, number one. It won't stain natural pearls. And number two, the worst I think I've ever seen it do to a faux pearl is eat the coating off of the cheap ones. Hey, Jamie, we're just about to test this for 10 karat gold. I need to get some 12 karat. Okay, so I did the little scratch test. Let's see if it's going to dissolve it. Don't look at all that grossness. See, that all fell out of those bags. So it is staying. It's not even dissolving, even like flecking. So it is at least 10 karat gold plated. I'm going to do this down here, and you guys aren't going to look at me do it. I don't want you to freak out, but I'm going to test it for karat gold real quick. Remember I explained how to do it, Gypsy? Was it you I explained how to do it to? Besides, if it's plated or gold filled, I need to be able to neutralize it really quick. So I'm going to okay, I am doing it now. And, oh my gosh, Gypsy, there's no green bubble. Okay, you guys, this is gold. Okay, so what I did is I'm going to show you now. I dripped the acid right on the piece. And if you drip 14 karat gold and it doesn't bubble green, it is a karat gold. Now, let me neutralize that on that piece so that it comes off. I know I wasn't going to tell you. Look, it came with puppy pads. We had a really big fire in Alaska. I want to say, 2000 something, maybe 2003 or 4. Was a really big fire really close to Anchorage, the Willow Fire. I cannot believe this is carrot. Well, I can. It's Clements. And so anyway, Oh, I don't want to wipe that on my pants. There was a guy named Martin Boozer that always won the Iditarods. I don't even know if he's running it anymore, but he used to use like a little sail. He put a little sail up to help his dogs. He was great. I even got to meet him. I worked at the hotel where we sponsored the Iditarod, and he and his wife, when he won, they came in. We served them a lovely, beautiful dinner. I was honored when I got to take up the basket of the her chocolate. The hotel paid for all of it, but he ordered chocolate strawberries for her, and um, gosh, they were just such nice people, and I got to serve them their drinks, and I got to deliver their chocolate, their little basket, their, like a welcome basket. Oops, that's the wrong color lid. Okay, so I just scratched this guy on here, and we're gonna see if it's 14 karat. I don't have 12 karat, and it's not going to be any more than 14. We'll give it a minute. It doesn't really look like it's fading. Yeah, maybe a little bit. So we're going to call it 12 karat because I'm anal about my descriptions. But when you do an acid, this is all fresh acid too, by the way. I just got it like, I want to say in October. So for acid stays good about 6 to 8 months. Anyway, so now we're going to up the price. You guys should have run it when you said, you guys should have said, no, run it for $10. So that just went up to 50. I'm sorry, it's gold. It's 14 karat gold. Maybe 12. I'm going to call it 12 karat gold because I don't have the 12 karat acid in this kit. But it didn't look like it really changed under the 14. So it probably only weighs maybe a gram or two. It's 15 inches. That must be the stamp that says how much gold and what the gold is. It just got worn. This is not gold filled. It tested for karat gold. I dropped the acid directly on it. Now, if it had been a karat gold, I probably would have not been karat gold. Because Kremitz is such good quality, I probably wouldn't have ruined it. I knew that this was a really good chain. There's a big risk with that because I've ruined pieces by doing that, thinking that I had something gold, um, and it took the plating right off. So this would make a really nice gift. It is very petite. It is only about 15 inches, so if you need a longer one, but I can put it in a little gift box. If it weighs a gram or two, I can't use my phone to figure out the how much it would actually be melt weight. Um, but there are 32 grams in an ounce, or yeah, 32 grams in an ounce. And last I saw, an ounce of gold was about 2,400, if I'm not mistaken. So let's figure it out, and we'll do the melt weight. 32. I don't have my scale, so I'm only going to call this a gram. Okay? So what's 32 divided into 2,400? If somebody could come up with that number, that will be the price of this Kremitz vintage necklace that just tested between 12 and 14 karat solid gold. Nobody's got that number. Okay, let me see if I can figure it out. 32, 2400. So you're gonna go 32 into 240. Half of that, 12K. Okay, I'll go 12K. I believe it's 12K. That's why I said it's between 12 and 14. But I don't have my 12K tester. It didn't really dissolve under the 14. So let's go. So half of that, so it would be half of the melt weight. Oh wait, I have a computer right here. Let me see if I can get it to come on. Come on. Hold on just a second. You know, you can just go and say melt weight gold and put in the carat melt. Hold on just a minute. Backspace. Melt weight. Melt gold calculator. Oh. Gold. Me and Gypsy were just talking about selling stuff at a melt weight, but I know nobody here is going to melt it. Maybe Pam. You know, you guys, Pam is a goldsmith. Or a silversmith, excuse me. Scrap gold calculator. There we go. Enter the weight, grams. I'm going to call it 1. And we're going to call it 12 karat. And where's the 12? And gold price is $2,647. Oh, come on. I don't want to add. Oh, it faked me out. I hate it when that happens. I have one on, like my phone does it for me. Melt value, gold to cash, melt value. Oh no, I'm not using that one. Scrap gold calculator. Anyway, I have one that when I do the whole gram, 12, and weight is 1 gram. Okay, I was actually pretty darn close. 40, yeah, there you go, Pam. I was like, actually, that was pretty darn close. That's what I came up with. So I'm going to let this go at $40. Fine metalsmith. You are a fine metalsmith. So I'm going to let this go at $40 if anybody wants it. It is the melt weight of this Kremitz. If not, I will find somebody that will buy it somewhere. Yeah, I know you would never melt it. Melt weight is $41, or the melt. If I sent this to them after the fees, I'd probably only get $30. $40 for this lovely Kremitz. You can think about it. It will be back on Saturday, unless I sell it on Friday. Phew, yeah. Am I boring you guys yet? I don't even know. There are 11 people here, so I guess I'm captivating you. Oh, yucky beads. Yucky, smelly beads. It must have been a really big bead lot because I still keep pulling out beads that smell. I mean, that's why I normally don't buy beads from this guy, because I know that it's coming in from that one lady. What is this? The toilet paper. Oh, what is this? Oh, oh, oh. Oh my. Oh my. Oh my. What? Oh, you guys. Ah, I don't know. Is this a revival piece? It must be. They did have these in Victorian days, though. Let's take a closer look. Wow, wow. Look at the chain. Okay, so that chain, I'm thinking that chain is about 1/8 of an inch, maybe? I know. Ugh. I'm thinking that chain is about, um, so there are 10, it's 1/10 of an inch. It's one of those little things, see? One of those little things. Oh my goodness. I wish I could run comps on this. I can't even tell you what I paid for it. This is very heavy. I should probably test it for gold because, well, at least the ends have a little bit of oxidation. This is so heavy, you guys. It's like really heavy. I think this alone is probably 10, 12 ounces. Oh, look at that stone. Hold on, let me see if it's cold. It's cold. I have no idea what stone that is. Okay, we have to do a little testing because if it, my thought is it is a Victorian lavalier. It is so heavy. They did have slider clasps like this in the Victorian era, but the design, I don't know. Am I seeing a little brassy? I'm seeing some plating, but that could just be the closure. This is so heavy. You know, depending on how old something like this is, I know, right? They hand braided. Like they must have little, well, they were much smaller, but this is a, oh, festoon. I'm sorry, festoon. I don't think it's a revival piece. It's just so repos. It's okay. So that word, it's spelled like you should pronounce it repousse. And then look at the way that the ends are on it. Like, it does have a little bit of oxidation, so it's probably not gold. But it looks like it's supposed to be spelled repousse. And what it is they hammered the design. The design is the same back here, only it's inverted. French, yeah. I didn't even get I took Spanish, but I didn't understand it. So so there's some, this needs to be, I don't know. This is something I probably need to research before I try to sell it, because I don't think it's solid gold. That's kind of how my jeweler told me to do, is look at little spots and see if you start seeing spots. It's not, but it's probably rolled gold. So my thought is it's rolled gold. Oh, look at that. Oh, there's another little stone. I have no idea what these are. They're not carnelian. So I have no idea. Okay, I'm going to stop purring over that. That will be for sale Saturday. I just can't even, I just don't even know how to, I don't even know how to comp it. I probably won't even be able to find a comp. I'll probably have to go to my books. Okay, what do we got? I know it's getting late for some of you guys. We're at 9:30 on the East Coast. I'm so sorry I'm taking so long, but that's why I warned everybody. I knew it was going to be late. Oh, what is this? Oh, no, it is broken. Nope, it's not broken. So this has a $24. What was in here? Oh, it must have been this tag I was feeling. This is somewhat adorable. It looks like it could be for sale right now. There's a $24 price tag on it. It does appear to be early 1900s, and because of its size, it's Edwardian. Edwardian had a lot of bows, but they also did really tiny. There, it went from the big, chunky Victorian stuff to this. Oh, it is, no, it's not missing a stone right there. It actually just needs to be cleaned off. I'm thinking it's not. It's going to be zinc and copper. You see the coppery. So $10. Anybody wants this very lovely little turn of the 20th century. It's got the long part on it here too, which where did you see the missing stone? Oh, it is. Is that it? Ah, that's okay. I bought tiny little green ones, that color, because that's called medium emerald. And I bought as many as I could from a vendor. Her name is Rose Castillo, and she is on Cheap Bay, where I met her 20 years ago, and I've been her customer for 20 years. Is it pink? Okay. I don't know if I have a pink. I don't know if I have the right pink. I'll have to look. Sure it's pink? Looks like it might be a leaf. Right next to that rose. I think it's green. Oh no, it's a bud. You're right. Dang it, Gypsy. What about that one? Yep, that one's missing too. Never mind. I'll probably just refund all that money to you, Abby. I feel so bad about that horse. Every time I look at it, it breaks my heart. Oh, Pam, you want to see this? Get yourself a drink. Okay. So this needs a little something, but I probably have a little like pearl I can stick in there. And I would toss that in there because I have like a bunch of them, flat backs, to make like a little lot of the little scatter pins. Okay, what is this one? Ooh, Oh, 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 oh. Let's look at the back. I'm not seeing a signature. It's glass stone. And honestly, it almost looks like a Shriner. It is a Shriner style. I would have to do more research on that to be able to know. It definitely needs some cleaning, but Shriner didn't have the pin stop like Juliana did. Wow. I know, right? I think, well, they tended to do those. I don't know how to describe it. They tended to have designs like that. Or they had those weird ones where like it'd be a stick poked up and then something on the end. I have a book upstairs and I know it, okay, Shrinery. Who bought these? Somebody bought these. I got to put them over here. Oh, I know why I kept them out, because they need to be cleaned with the horse. Okay. What is this? Oh, look at that. Oh my goodness. That is fab. That is fab. It needs some cleaning, maybe a little touch up on the enamel. That's a really nice pin. It's not signed. I wouldn't spend a lot of time on it because it's not signed. '70s, I'm thinking '70s, maybe '60s. Huh. It needs some cleaning up though. This is a KJ. You know it does, so why wouldn't it have a KJL on it? Oh, but you know, KJL designed for Carnegie, and Carnegie did some stuff like this, and it wasn't always signed. I'm wondering, it's missing a little stone there. That would be worth looking that direction on it. Oh, this is fab. Oh my goodness. Look at this. Needs a little cleaning. Look at those moonstones. Oh, it's missing a few rhinestones. See? Good night, Abby. Sweet dreams, honey. I'm sorry. Watch the replay. This is really nice. Okay, it needs some rhinestones on it. Look at this guy. He doesn't, he only needs like one, maybe two. Well, I got to see if that yellow stuff will come off, but this is the yellow stuff I'm talking about. Usually you can just wipe that off with a Q-tip because it's usually either old glue, which means you may have to sit there and read. But he's got a pin back. Woohoo! Oh, what is, oh, it looks like he might have had another piece to him. It's rhodium plated. I'm not seeing a sterling sign. And that little plating there, yeah, it's a little plating issue. But he's still very cool. So if nothing else, you guys are getting a preview of what I got coming out. I'll probably clean that up. It only needs a stone or two. It's got a 650 tag on it. Well, I don't know. That pearl's kind of beat up. I don't know if I have any good ones. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm starting to pet this jewelry too much. Okay, so this guy needs some cleaning, and it looks like the plating is coming off this pin back, but the pin back is it operates. It it does need to get rid of the yellow stuff. Won't take much or long. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I think it's worth a little restoration. I don't think that's rhodium plated. It might be. Doesn't feel smooth enough. You know, bows were really supposed to come back in 2024, and I don't think I've sold one bow. Oh, oh, oh. Okay, hold on. Sorry. Look at this guy. He is missing. I have that baguette upstairs. It needs to be wiped off. I think I can have that for auction ready on Saturday. I don't know though. Maybe nobody wants a little oil lamp, a little genie lamp. Look at that little genie. It's just missing one baguette there. I might have to reset those two guys. They're looking all janky. That could be because it looks like it might have been bent in a little bit. So I probably will sell something like that. Aladdinist. Is that a thing? Yeah, I'll have to look at this like really under. Yeah, so it might need more than a couple stones. See, because look, somebody, it looks like somebody fixed it and didn't use the right size stones. That right there, crazy anal about stuff. It does look like somebody did some, but